You're listening to the Impact Implosion on the Angry Marks Podcast Network.
Hello, everybody. It's another episode of the Impact Implosion here on the Angry Marks Podcast Network. As always, I am Seth Drake, and on the other end, it is the contract signed by contract signing, Mr. Mike Poland.
At least they didn't do long, they just show clips of them.
Yeah, by the way, it is June 29th. I usually say the date.
Yeah.
But, oh well. Let's get to the show. Let's get to some news. There's a lot of it. Bram suffered a nasty injury.
Yep.
We don't know what that is, but Franklin invited the president to Slammiversary. He probably declined or didn't get the invitation.
He doesn't want to waste his time with Impact. Come on now.
He's got to insult reporters. He's got to spend his time doing that.
Trump. Oh, Donald Trump.
The Orlando mayor will be attending Slammiversary.
Yeah,
Jeff
Thursday
Jarrett
will be Impact Wrestling Day.
Yeah, he talked about there'd be a big influential person at Slammiversary. Talk about the mayor.
Hello, everybody.
Impact bought Global Force Wrestling. Now, before anyone asks, you may have thought Karen had already said that Impact and Global Force merged. Well, not officially. Now it's official.
Yep.
Now it's official. Mike Tenay turned down the call Slammiversary.
Yep. He retired and he said, I'm not coming back for this.
I'm not going, yeah. Fuck this company.
They didn't want me. They replaced me with Josh Matthews. How's that working out for you?
Yeah. That was, that bullshit. Cody Rhodes, ex-Impact Cody Rhodes, now the ROH Heavyweight Champion.
Yep, he sure is, and he might be the champion in New Japan in a few weeks here.
It probably won't, but who knows?
Cody's red hot right now.
I know he's red hot. He's just, I don't think they'd put both belts on him. I'm not sure, but I don't think they will.
Maybe, we'll see.
We'll get to some more news, that the last match that was announced a few days ago for Slammiversary, but we'll get to that when we do the pre-show, because there was a last match. Imagine at the last fucking minute. So let's talk about this terrible Impact, this terrible Golden show. Spoilers, it was bad. It was bad. I almost gave this show an F.
Way to build to a pay-per-view, folks.
Yeah. So we started off with hype for Slammiversary.
15 years in the making. Between two guys that haven't been in that company for 15 years.
Yep.
Oversight.
Yep. Only one of them had been there a few months. The other one had been there for years.
It's kind of been in and out for a while.
Yeah.
And that's Lashley.
Yeah, that's the world champion.
But we'll get to that when we preview the show.
And moments before we came on the air, we showed contract signings.
Yeah.
When we showed them that they happened before we went on the air. And highlights. Sienna says she spit fire while Rosemary spit mist, and Rosemary called her a she-skunk.
It says that her contract, she may be signing the contract in ink, but on Sunday it'll be signed in blood.
Yep. Davey said that you're going to have to kill me, brother. Brother, you're going to have to kill me.
Yep.
Yeah. So, by the way, EC3 and James Storm had to be separated to sign their contracts, and meanwhile, Eddie and adorable Davey are just standing there, staring at each other.
Yeah, it's a heated rivalry between two partners where one turned on the other and they don't throw hands. The other rivalry between two guys that are left out of the title picture, and they actually get into it.
And Franklin says El Patron should have a good time because he has no chance of winning.
God damn, I hope you're right.
Yeah. So they're about to get, El Patron wants to do this right here, right now, but Brother Love says no.
No,
it says
El
we're
Patron.
going to have 8-man teams as Patron, Storm, and Eddie team with Shira against Franklin, EC3, Adorable Davey, and Congo Cat. And yes, Congo Cat just walked into the arena. He just walked.
two of these men are not like the other. Two of these men just don't belong.
Yeah, two of these men are not like the six others.
The other six.
Yeah, Swoggle and Spud are getting ready for their Mumbai street fight, and we'll get to that shit later. But hype for Low-Key versus Sanjay
so far
Dutt.
has three of the worst storylines this year. The announcers, Swoggle and Spud, and the old Allie and Laurel Van Ness mess.
Well, I like Laurel. Laurel Van Ness needs to take a shower, but that's beside the point.
But the other
now
two are bad.
A tag match, Trevor Lee and Low-Key versus Sanjay Dutt and Matt Sydal.
Why would Trevor want to team with the guy that took his title?
Why would, I don't know. Why would EC3 want to team up with Franklin? Who the hell knows?
Pro wrestling, everybody.
Yeah. The mainstream media, for the Josh was like, well, mainstream media will be talk about Slammiversary. I'm like, for the most part, no. And Josh is like, I missed, where's Taz? Taz?
There's a callback.
Yeah.
Taz left like 3 years ago.
Yeah, Taz is gone. Yeah. By the way, Trevor Lee is, of course, he gets hit with the shooting star press because of course he does. He's the one that gets hit with the move. And
he's the JTTS in the match.
Yeah, he's the one that gets hit with
guys in the X Division title match Sunday.
He's the one that gets hit with shooting star press a lot. That's his third time now. Right? It's his third time.
Poor Trevor.
Let's promote Franklin and El Patron again. And announce that, but training for D'Angelo Williams.
Ugh. And we have Drake and Adonis versus
the Mumbai
Cats.
Felix and Sylvester. Eli Drake hit the gravy train and won.
Of course.
King Mo is announced to be in the corner of Franklin, and Dos Caras will be in the corner of El Patron. Dos Caras is El Patron's dad.
Yes. Yep.
And here we go. The Mumbai fight. And the referee's a midget, the one who stopped the two from fighting last week.
Oh, boy.
The fucking midget ref. First, Swallows pours colored powder on the Spud. And then, Swoggle gets this all the time, but he gets a trash can thrown at his head. JBL did. He gets a trash can thrown in his head. Trash can just seemed to always hit him.
That's a sign.
Yeah. Spud sets up a table and tried to powerbomb Swoggle through the table. Swoggle bit his hand. Spud acts as the heel and says, I did mean to pull your pants down. And the midget referee has to get in the way, and Spud pushes him down. The midget ref pushes back. Spud pulled the midget's pants down. And the midget hears him. No, he pulled the other midget ref's pants down. He didn't pull Swoggle's. And then we had Swoggle getting his pants pulled down by Swoggle. And the ref and Spud and ref and Swoggle hit a doomsday device on the Spud. And Swoggle does a Samoan drop, puts Spud through a table, and wins. The less said about that, the better. That was a freaking mess. So, we showed Joseph Park and JB backstage. Well, actually, still training. And JB's like, Joseph, you need to find your inner monster. Remember, Abyss. Abyss.
And give him Janice.
Yeah. El Patron talking about kids. Too bad he and Paige reportedly broke up. I forgot to mention that. He and Paige broke up.
Stories that nobody cares about.
Actually, a lot of people care about it and are thankful those two broke up, considering how toxic that relationship was.
By the way, when they were showing the clip for hyping the tag match with JB and Joseph against Steiner and Josh, Josh says if Joseph uses that weapon, you guys will get disqualified.
Oh, you didn't read the contract. Yeah, if you use Janice, you didn't read the contract, did you? He's like, what part? What didn't I read?
Teasing something. Oh, boy.
No DQ. But, yes, he's going to bring Janice to the ring. That's Janice. Janice the slut.
Which never gets used properly.
Yeah.
Always stuck in the corner. Janice loves the ring post.
Yes, she does. Here we go with the 6-person intergender tag match, and sadly this may have... No, actually the main event was the best... What was the best match of the night, really?
Nothing. Probably the tag match with the X Division guys.
Yeah, probably. I really... So, anyways, LVN still hasn't taken a shower. 126 days now.
Take a shower.
Yeah. Rosemary hit the red wedding on her.
And then she bumps him.
She also had
like
the mist in the face.
Cutter and Allie on the head for some reason.
She also had the mist in the face, and but was gonna miss Sienna, but Sienna threw LVN in the way.
Ooh.
So yeah, LVN got the red wedding. So yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, you get DQ'd if you use Janice.
No, I don't.
Contract. So
Read the
team
contract.
El Patron versus Team Franklin, and it's the last night we have to deal with E-Sing 3. By the way, Shearer's a fucking idiot.
As I said too.
Yeah.
He comes out alone and goes in the ring. I wonder what's going to happen.
Into the ring, and even Josh is like, well, dude entered the ring. He should have waited on the outside for his partners. Come on.
Shearer's a goon.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's been taken out through most of the match, so it's 3-on-4.
Yep.
And it should have stayed 3-on-4. Only thing his team partners did was save Shearer from getting a belly flop from Congo Cat.
They don't like their partner. They know he does not belong in the match.
The ending here was kind of a mess. Davey was the legal man, but the ref counted the pin on Congo Kong, or Cat.
Yay,
yeah.
Bad officiating.
Shearer was back, by the way. It came back at some point. Barely selling his fucking injuries.
Yay.
You know, he got get at him. Yeah, fuck those injuries. I'm back.
I just got beat up 20 minutes ago, and now I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Miraculously, I've healed.
He must have gotten something. But anyway, this Impact gets a low D, almost, and Impact really changes nothing for these special shows, and continues the formula of one show that's either good to okay and one bad one.
Yep. And now we have a pay-per-view to discuss.
Yes, the pay-per-view. We'll talk about these matches. I'm going onto the site right now and checking the matches, and actually we're going to go with the lowest. Right now, it is a tag team match between JB and Park versus Steiner and Matthews.
I hope
JB,
this is the end of the announcers feud.
I hope this is the end of it, too. JB and Park are going to win.
They have
Of
to.
course.
The faces have to come out on top here.
Yeah, if Josh
That's the story
and
they're
Steiner
telling.
win, oh dear God, help us.
That's the story they're telling here.
Yeah. Then we have Eli Drake and Christopher Adonis. He's now not Chris Adonis, he's Christopher Adonis.
Good God.
Against Moose and D'Angelo Williams. We'll see how D'Angelo does, but I hope for good things for him.
I think Drake and Adonis might win here and continue the feud.
I think Williams and Moose actually win.
Oh God.
I think Williams is going to get the pin on hopefully Adonis.
Please let it be Adonis.
Yeah, I hope. Full Metal Mayhem mixed tag match. Davey Richards and Angelina Love Richards versus Eddie Edwards and Alicia Edwards.
Interesting. I'm guessing the faces win here.
You think the Edwards will finally get a win in this? I actually think this feud continues to Richards. And
oh, God, the feud that doesn't end.
This feud will not end.
It's the new AJ Daniels feud.
Yeah, this thing will continue. I think
they got nothing to do with for either of them now.
Yeah, EC3 versus James Storm in a strap match.
EC3.
Yeah, they're building him back up again.
Yeah.
Sorry, James Storm, you're the jobber to the stars. A match that was just announced. LAX defends the tag titles against Naomichi
Marufuji and Taiji Ishimori.
Laredo Kid and Garza are in this match, and from AAA, El Hijo del Fantasma and Drago.
LAX retained by beating Garza and Laredo.
Yeah, this is
I
actually.
don't think the other two teams are sticking around.
I don't think they are either, and this is interesting because it will be the first time that a person from Lucha Underground isn't, well, besides the Hernandez mess.
Yeah.
But finally that AAA partnership shows up.
Yep.
So we got a unification match for the women's title, or knockouts title, Rosemary versus Sienna. I got Rosemary.
I'm hoping they get some time, and I think Rosemary retains, and you keep building the feud with Allie over the summer.
2 out of 3 falls for the X Division title. Low-key
wins.
Challenges. Low-key's got to win this one.
Yeah, Sanjay got the big pop in India. Now you give the belt back to Low-key, and then have him put over some, like, I wouldn't be mad if they put over Seidel for it.
Yeah, Seidel's going to be the challenger eventually. And our main event, the Walking Armageddon Franklin with King Mo versus the GFW champion Alberto El Patron with his dad Dos Caras.
Lashley must win, but I have a feeling they're putting over Patron.
Franklin must win, dear God, and yeah, I will. But Franklin must win. I'm put my money on him. Since
it's not a bad
El
card.
Patron won the last time they fought.
This is not a bad card. It's just mired with some bad build.
And it's some bad booking.
Yep.
So yeah, that is Slammiversary for all of you interested.
I'll be watching. That way
you have anything?
Talk about it next. Me? I will hype Limitless Wrestling's return to Westbrook on July 21st in 3 weeks for Nothing Gold Can Save, I believe. Nothing Gold Can Stay. And on the card you have Donovan Dijak against Josh Briggs. You have JT Dunn against Super Crazy. And in the main event it is Ace Romero and Anthony Green versus Ray Phoenix and AR Fox. Plus much more to be announced. And you got anything?
No, I actually do not have anything. So for everyone here, we will see you at Slammiversary. I'll be watching with my friend and
we will be talking about that next week.
Yeah, and Miley, we are heading to bed.
I hope it's a good show, and we'll talk to you next week.
Follow Seth Draken at SETHDRAKIN. You can follow Mike Poland at Wrestling5286, and you can follow the site at AngryMarks. The show is also available on iTunes, keyword AngryMarks, and youtube.com/AngryMarks.com. Thanks for listening to the Impact Implosion.